Amazing. Well, once again, welcome to the Export Trade Training Program graduation. We have 116 incredible entrepreneurs who are graduating from this program that we have run over the past 8 weeks. And it is an absolute pleasure to have majority of you here on this call today. We've got 96 people on the call right now, still a couple of people still joining, and that's really amazing to see from 6 different countries. Please, can you put your videos on and just give me some love? You can show me some spirit fingers and you can show me some love in terms of where you are. Hi, Chris, welcome. Thank you, Beryl. Lovely to see you. Lerato Zodidi, give me some spirit fingers and show me how excited you are to be here for the graduation. Amazing. Thank you. So, what have we been doing for the past couple of weeks? This program has been about upskilling and empowering entrepreneurs from 6 different countries to be able to export and trade their physical products beyond the borders. And how we have done that is we've engaged with all of the entrepreneurs through an online platform, the Trade Forward Summit online platform, and we have been able to do this particular program for the last 8 weeks. Before I carry on, I'm just going to ask if everybody can please mute themselves so that we can make sure that we can mute from the side. Awesome. So besides this online program, which has been absolutely incredible, you have been managing yourself, going through all of the content. And in addition to that, you have also gone through 8 weeks of group coaching sessions, which I think has been absolutely phenomenal. To acknowledge, we have some of our coaches online today. We have Shifra, we've got Janine, we've got Ntatisi and Kobile, we have Jocelina, Sophia, we have Beatrice online, we have Sebobatso, we've got Sandra. Majority of our coaches are here today, and we thank you so much for all of the commitment and all of the dedication that you have given to these incredible entrepreneurs over the last 8 weeks. And ladies, please show them some love in the chat box. Please use your icons to be able to show them some love and just your appreciation for your group coaching sessions that you've had on a weekly basis. In addition to that, we've also been supporting you with our expert mentor sessions, and we have a few of our expert mentors that are on this call today. Please also show them some love, and a reminder that you still have an opportunity to book these expert mentor sessions by the 5th of May next year. So without further ado, I would love to be able to hand over to our first speaker for today, my colleague Sasha Zakarova. She is the New Markets Program Director for Future Females Empowerment Initiatives. And Sasha, I'd like to hand over to you, please.
Good morning, and thank you. Thank you for having me here today. And happy Friday, everyone. I always say I come at the beginning of the program, at the end. You never see me in between, but I'm always closely watching you, and I'm always completely blown away by what kind of work you're doing and the businesses you are building. So it's a privilege for me to spend my Friday morning with you. Thank you, and congratulations. I can't believe those 8 weeks have just absolutely flown by. And I really, really hope that you're walking away after these 8 weeks feeling like you've seen real progress in your business, and it could come at such different levels. It could be that you've, started exporting, you could have found a partnership, you could have discovered a new product, whatever it is. I always say every entrepreneur's journey is their own. So whatever your intention was for the beginning of the program, I hope you're walking away feeling like you have achieved that. And if not, it doesn't end here, right? I think there is still so much more to explore. I think it's wonderful what a community we have. I've actually seen a few faces that I've seen in some of our previous programs, and it's incredible that you started, because we have a business school, which is for ideation, early stage businesses, and now you're doing this, which means your business has grown, and now you're ready to export and trade, and you've come this far. So just to give you a little bit more about Future Females Empowerment Initiatives, our goal is essentially to help women reach their full potential in their businesses. We work in a variety of programs, a variety of sectors, but our true mission here is to see women such as yourselves really, really change the local economies in your countries, and also build thriving businesses, providing jobs, providing new opportunities, and most importantly, always building an incredible community. I want to leave you with one thing, and it's so easy, the time flies by. you're committed to this, and then afterwards, you either lose traction or that, feeling like keep pushing forward. I'm sure you've met incredible women in your local countries. Make time to connect with each other. Whether it's a check-in on Zoom call, but now that things, are back to normal, if you're in the same place, meet up for a coffee. Having that support network is so, so important. And I think you can learn so much from each other as well. We learn from you every single day. So yeah, that is my encouragement to you, and stay plugged, to the Future Females Empowerment community and to, all the other communities. There's so much that's still to come and so much we can offer to you. And most importantly, I wanted to say thank you to our partners. Without our partners, none of this would have been possible, and we are on the ground doing the work, but they're the ones that really are, pushing this across Southern Africa. So my first big shout out is to Trade Forward Southern Africa, to Beryl, to Stephen and Robert and their entire team. They have been absolutely incredible. After this, TFSA offers so much other material, to continue supporting, your journey. So plug into that. But thank you to their team for making this possible. And most importantly, to the FCDO and the UK government team, George, Chris, and Emma. Without them, this would not be possible at all. They fund so many programs across Africa, even other countries, but for this Southern Africa. And they are really, really pushing entrepreneurship and how can we develop these countries, develop their economies. And without them, this would never come together. So a big shout out to our partners. Thank you for believing in us to do this, but also for, seeing so much opportunity in Southern Africa. I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and we're just speaking about, businesses and, in Europe and here. I said, there is so much potential in these countries, so much untapped potential, and you're the people that are driving it. So thank you. And my biggest shout out is the team on the ground. First of all, to Shireen, the woman has put this all together. That's, touched base with every single one of you. She's been absolutely exceptional. And she always gives a shout out to everyone else and never gets one in return. So here I am. I always see the hard work that you do. Thank you. And to our coaches and expert mentors, these incredible individuals that have gold mines of knowledge and that pitched up every week for you, but also you pitched up to them every week. I always know when coaches finish these kind of programs, they're like, I'm going to miss seeing these people every single day. You really, really build amazing relationships. So stay in touch. And yeah, all I want to say is enjoy the ride, an entrepreneurial journey is an ongoing journey. And we want to, keep in touch with you, see how you're doing. If you're ever in Cape Town, please come connect with us. Although I'm relocating to London for 3 months, but I am here. So if you want to pop into our offices and just chat and tell us more about your business, I would absolutely love that. Thank you and enjoy today.
So much, Sasha. Amazing. Thank you for all of your support throughout the program. And this has been absolutely incredible. So speaking of our stakeholders, I would love to introduce you all to Stephen Orr, who is the team lead at Trade Forward Southern Africa, and he's going to be speaking on behalf of Trade Forward Southern Africa. So over to you, Stephen.
Thank you, Shireen, and good morning, everybody. I'm Steve Orr, and I'm team lead for Trade Forward Southern Africa, as I've already been introduced. And on behalf of the TFSA delivery team, I want to welcome everybody. It's really exciting for us to arrive at this day and to see the success of the graduates, 116 business women completing all 7 modules. Wow, that's really amazing, and credit indeed goes to the team on the ground and so many others that have been involved in this journey. So thanks to everyone. Thanks to, and big congratulations to the women who've completed the modules. This is a great success rate, and I think a testament to the coaches and mentors. So I just want to give a special thanks and credit to the coaches and mentors. This is a new approach for us to bring in the kind of support that we have here. So fantastic to see this working, and I think definitely a model that we want to replicate going forward. Also, I want to thank the BSOs that are represented by the women taking the courses. Our goal is, of course, to graduate a high number of people through these courses, but also to embed this capacity in the BSOs, the business support organizations that you represent. So today is a big day, but we want to see this happen over and over again. This is a goal of sustainability that we want to see go forward well beyond the graduation today. Specifically, Africa Women in Business from South Africa, Botswana, and Mozambique, the Association of Women in Small Business from Lesotho, SWIFT from Eswatini, and then in Namibia, Minori Skinfeld and Akoma Training from Namibia. A big thank you to your organizations for doing this groundbreaking work and committing to continue to work with us to sustain this training beyond the graduation today. Of course, a special thank you to Future Females. It's already been mentioned by Sasha, but I just want to give special mention to Shireen and Serena and the teams and for being early adopters of the export trade training in the region, committing last year to make this journey with us in the first pilot cohort in South Africa, running from September to December, when we were just developing the training content and then delivering almost immediately. We continue to learn from that experience and this experience and look forward to working with you going forward in many years to come. Just to let everyone know, we've developed the 7 modules so far. We continue to develop other modules, and so we encourage you to stay in touch with us to take the modules. Just because you've completed the course doesn't mean the journey ends there. There's a lot more information. There's a lot more on offer throughout the network, and I'll talk about that here in just a minute. So just to recognize you as graduates to have taken this initiative to increase your knowledge and understanding of export trade. I really commend you for that. The steps you've taken so that you can make better informed decisions. That's really what this is all about. And as Sasha has already said, to navigate the ins and out of exporting with the ultimate goal of growing your business and leading to your brighter future for yourselves, for your families and your communities and where you work. To all of you, again, I say the journey doesn't stop here. As TFSA, we commit to continue to offer you the full package of TFSA resources, tools, and services, to invite you to join our community, what we call our community of practice, to take advantage of our many opportunities. You may have seen these as you've gone on the website. In addition to our School of Export, we have a very active community of practice that meets on a regular basis, and we invite you to be a part of that. We offer direct support to Apex firms and BSOs to navigate some of the barriers to trade, and so we invite you to be involved in that dialogue and that effort in our special, in our selected sectors. We also have a number of tools online that Rob Moody has demonstrated that you may have seen. The ITC market identification tools, the export readiness checker that I think most of you have taken, the how-to guides, the many events that are coming up. We have a buyers network group that's forming that we invite you to be a part of. Also, if you're particularly interested in trade with the UK, we have some special resources related to that, as well as our implementing partner has provided. So these are the kind of opportunities that we encourage you to be a part of beyond the training you've just completed. We look forward to following your stories as you grow your businesses and apply some of these export tools. And I hope you'll stay in touch with us and let us know how you're progressing in this regard. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Viral Adele as well as in leading our women in trade effort. So thank you, Viral, and thanks to the rest of the TFSA team. Much appreciated. I wish you great success in your export journey and look forward to being a part of it. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Steve. We really appreciate you being here today and for all of those amazing words. And while you've just spoken, Viral, I'd love for you to just say hello, just so that we can see your face, because there's eight screens of people. So if you can just say hello for us, please unmute so that we can see Viral. It has been an absolute pleasure working with you in getting this entire program up and running and just being the support that you have been for us. We really, really appreciate everything. Viral, can you say hello?
Hi everyone, I'm super excited, and this journey started in December when we started having conversations with some of the BSOs. To be honest, I couldn't imagine that it was gonna look like this. I am blown away. So I don't have much to say, but just to be grateful for trusting us to walk this journey with us. And we hope that we can continue to support you in your journey to realizing your export goals. Thank you, everyone. It's your day.
Amazing. Without further ado, I'd love to welcome Chris Austin, who is the Director of Development for the British High Commission in South Africa. Chris, it's a pleasure to have you here today, and over to you.
Hi, thanks very much, Shireen, and thanks, Sasha, for your kind words. I've got zero credit for the program that you're all celebrating today, but it's an honor to be part of your virtual graduation, and you kind of provoked me to make up some Friday energy earlier, and I've now got sore shoulders. I think that's power to your inspiration, but I need to pace myself. Listen, it's fantastic to be part of this event. I'm also representing my colleagues in Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, and Namibia, all of whom feel connected with this group of people in this program. It's a massive achievement to have completed the export trade training. So congratulations. I know you've been doing it in your own time. It's a reflection of everybody's passion, commitment, tenacity, openness to learning. They're all important attributes to building a business, and not least an export one. So I'm told. I've not done that myself, but I've got enough friends who do work in business to understand it's tough, and having a great idea is just part of it. I've been lucky enough to meet many female entrepreneurs in my different jobs, and there was some super people who were part of the UK Africa Investment Summit in January 2020. We're hoping to have another one of those, I think, later this year or next year, and you will very much be, your group will be the star of the show. So there's a lot of you who have masses.
Hello.
Let me pause a minute because we've got some background noise.
Apologies for that, Chris.
Okay. Will that be edited out of the recording, or will there be some silly subtitles? I think there's an opportunity there. And I'm sorry, my technology is not good enough on a phone. I can only see Shireen, but I know there's a lot of you virtually in the room. So I've met many brilliant female entrepreneurs, and some of them were on the stage with international leaders at the UK Africa Investment Summit just over 2 years ago. And I hope that will be the case for the next one. You've all got the talent, initiative, and drive that will harness the opportunities of local and international trade. I mean, local, I mean in Southern Africa. And export trade can be a tremendous force for providing new opportunities, and including for women entrepreneurs and women in business. So the opportunity now for all of you is how to harness your potential and the potential from international trade, regional trade through the AfCFTA, the export partnership agreement between the UK and SACU and Mozambique countries, how to harness that for the benefit of women and women's businesses and for regional economies. That's a kind of triple bottom line benefit. That said, improving women's access to the benefits of trade is a global challenge, and it's one that the UK and South Africa are jointly working on. and I hope with other countries that are represented in this group. We are very committed to promoting sustained gender equality and women's economic empowerment. We want more women involved in global trade in Southern Africa and across the continent. And we want to help you reach new markets globally, including the UK, where that's a good market for you. So please keep engaged, keep revisiting the export school material. Steve's just mentioned a few things that you can tune into, exploit that wealth of tools available through the TFSA hub. I've got one more assignment for you. Please respond to the surveys. Give us feedback on how this training has helped you, how it could be better for the next cohort of people. We need to know so that we can improve and refine what we do. It'll take you 2 minutes. Now it's my turn to listen and learn from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Chris. And I know that behind every successful woman, there are many, many successful men and incredible men like yourself and Steve and everybody else, Tim and Corsi and all the other males in this world that are supporting us and rooting for us as females in business. So thank you very much for your continued support as well. So without further ado, I am going to let 3 of our coaches speak. They have 2 to 3 minutes to just give you a little bit of an insight in terms of their experience, where they've been, how they've enjoyed this particular program. And we're going to start off with Shifra. She's already unmuted herself, looking absolutely beautiful and representing Africa. Thank you, and over to you, Shifra.
Thank you, Shireen. I thought maybe I could just share some few realities I shared with the cohort last year. The trade representative for Africa during his interview last year mentioned that trade is the key to long-term sustainable economic growth and development in sub-Saharan Africa. Currently, Africa really controls measly 2% of all the trade, despite vast resources abound in it. So it is imperative, therefore, to increase its contribution to world trade to generate more income. And for this process to be more effective, it is crucial to set up interventions such as these ones that will help develop trade, which in turn will make such interventions more beneficial to women. The emergence of the African continental free trade has brought about an improvement in export sophistication, such that more countries now leverage regional and global value chains, thereby increasing the quality of the exportable products. Promotion of the trade diversification allows African nations to withstand the movements as well as the shocks in demand that can be caused by price dips or economic downturn from importing countries. Also, the African trade sector has promoted economic diversification, which gives room for small, medium enterprises, such as the ones we were dealing with, to be included, while encouraging innovation and productivity enhancement. The opening of the trade sector has helped reduce the dependence of Africa on the exportation of few mineral products, in turn meaning exporting finished goods, generating jobs for African teeming young populace, as we know, as well as alleviation of poverty. To grow and become a force to be reckoned with, MSMEs such as yourselves, ladies, need to get their product into the global market. We therefore commend TFSA and Future Females for an intervention such as this one, as well as George and the team as this one, that aim not only to provide skills, but also to ensure that there is a market for women in business. Being a significant player in the global market will then allow them to increase their revenue exponentially, create more jobs, and expand into the markets and the value chain. You have now, ladies, learnt that the moment you delve into exportation, there are some key export strategies that you cannot do without. And ensuring that your product meet international standards, thus projecting your brand positively, be open to adapting your product and services to foreign markets, and conducting regular market research. Always make sure, I think we've discussed this extensively, that you have access to government support that is readily available in your countries to small business exporters to promote the country's economy and exports. Support such as the training like this one, recommendations, financing support, tax rebates, as well as in South Africa, the value-added tax refund. All of you who are attempting to export and trade goods across borders must identify these and take advantage of them. There is no substitute for as you know, for due diligence. Equity only helps the diligent. And in conclusion, Shireen, since it is very clear that a lack of information, proper networks, and access to financing, as we have discussed, are some of the major challenges that have crippled the capacity for women to grow and develop their businesses, every concerned person therefore must pay attention to eliminating barriers by maximizing the opportunities made available by development partners to ensure financial inclusion. The role of women in trade cannot be neglected. They should be given all necessary support at all levels to facilitate increased productivity, especially in export-oriented sectors. And lastly, we hope the this training will eventually extend to other African countries. Steve, the export strategy should be focused on critical role for women entrepreneurs in the manufacturing and production of goods that are export qualities. So programs such as these are opportunities where women can acquire knowledge about trade export mechanism. However, it is also imperative that opportunities must be presented for them to meet with investors, showcase their goods and services, and seal business deals. And once again, congratulations, and we wish you everything of the best. For the past 7 weeks, you allowed us to interact with such amazing, phenomenal businesswomen who are either exporting or are planning to export. It has been such an amazing journey, and no doubt, with tools such as these that we have acquired and have been equipped with, you are going to succeed. All the best, and I can only say it gets better if you do not quit. Thank you.
Shifra, thank you so much. That was absolutely incredible. And to hand over to our next coach, Sophia. Sophia has been one of our coaches for Mozambique. Sophia, over to you.
Thank you so much, Shireen. Well, I think it's very unfair that I come after Shifra, after she spoke so eloquently. And I think she did a wonderful wrap up. But maybe I'm going to address how much this opportunity is important for women entrepreneurs, especially in Mozambique, and especially after COVID. If something that COVID has showed us is that even though when we go throughout the crisis, there are opportunities, and exportation is an opportunity. So what we've seen in the last 2 years, it's a lack of shipping, lack of products available here in Africa, Mozambique, in this region, and maybe we can tackle these opportunities. So programs like this will give you a wide perspective of what can be done, what are the steps that I need to do. So don't forget, ladies, to stay focused, stay informed, and these opportunities are to connect you also with potential stakeholders, potential partners. So capitalize on that as well. And always remember your why, and why did you choose to be an entrepreneur? Why did you choose to set up this business? You have a why, and this why should be your fuel and should always be the light throughout your path. And I'm very happy that Mozambique was able to be part. We have amazing women here with amazing products. And even if it's not tomorrow, even if it's not in 6 months or in 1 year, but you here also have at least the content that you need to understand what you need to put in place inside your business in terms of structure, what you need to think about yourself in terms of deliverables, etc. So don't forget what you gain from here. Stay connected with us as well. And we really, really, really want to be part of your journey with you. So thank you so much also to Future Females. It was amazing, Shireen, to work with you. It couldn't be possible without your support. All of my fellow colleagues, and Juscelina, which is my co-coach here for Mozambique. She was amazing as well. And it's very emotional for me. I think I'm going to miss these mornings with you guys. So thank you so much. And for you ladies, the sky is the limit. And Elon Musk is even going to Mars. So maybe Mars should be our next market to export. Thank you.
Obrigado, Sophia. Thank you so much. That was absolutely brilliant. Your support for our Mozambique members has been absolutely incredible for you and Jocelina. Thank you. And our last coach today, so we have 12 coaches, but we have 3 speakers today. But our last coach today is Beatrice, and she is from Namibia. Beatrice, representing Africa as well in your amazing African way. Over to you.
Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Can you feel that shift? Can you feel that indeed we have come to the end of a season? And just like that, the time has gone by. To say that I am proud of you is an understatement. Each and every single one of you came here as mothers, as daughters, as sisters, as wives, as full-time employees doing business on the side. And you have been able to create the world you want to live in by going through this program and definitely ensuring that you showed up for yourself. I just want you to take a moment to pat yourself on the back. Yes, because you did it. You are here. You are graduating. Because of your tenacity, you have ensured that you are here today. So what I'd like to leave you with this morning is that though the season has come to an end, it's just the beginning of something beautiful. Though we may not see each other on a daily basis, and I must say, I definitely resonate with your words. I am just as emotional to miss the mornings that I had with you amazing women. But I want to leave you with this. You will fail. Failure will happen. So fail epically and fail confidently, because as the saying goes in Africa, the man on the ground cannot fall. So when you fail on that foundation, build up your empire. Build up your empire, because through that failure, you will gain expertise and experiences that you would never have done before. Through that failure, you will be able to rebuild from experience and not from beginning. Change is not always easy. And I know leaving this program makes you feel as though you're a child that has been left to fly without even knowing the direction you're going. However, you know that you are not being left alone. No, no, no. This is not goodbye, but rather this is we are watching you to see the beautiful things that you bring into fruition. So remember, what the caterpillar thought was the end of its life was actually the beginning of the butterfly to soar. So we cannot wait to see you so beautifully into your new legacy. We cannot begin to wait to see you collaborate with one another. For in this export trade training program, not only have you been equipped with the tools to organize and run and also export your businesses, you have been able to become a part of a community of like-minded women, a community of women with a desire to see you flourish as they go along. So go forth and become unapologetically you. Thank you.
Woo, woo, woo! Wow, I've got goosebumps all over my arms. As always, every morning, every week with Beatrice and her emojis and her screenshots and her dancing and spirit fingers. So well done. Thank you so much for that, Beatrice, and those encouraging words to our members. Thank you. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to three of our expert mentors who are going to be speaking today. The first one I'm going to introduce you to is Anisha. Anisha, if you'd like to unmute.
Hi, everybody. Let me take off this jacket and show you my Maxhosa dress. I don't know if you can see it. My Maxhosa Africa, representing Africa. And wow, what a journey. I mean, we as expert mentors have just joined the journey not so long ago, but the energy and the spirit of this program has engulfed us. We are more inspired. We have learned so much from you, the candidates, the incredible women who run your businesses. I am so inspired. I am so motivated. Every single session that I've had with each one of you has inspired me to think differently about myself. So you are absolutely incredible. But before I get emotional and carried away, I wrote a little bit something. So let me read from my speech. Being a part of this process has inspired me. It's your generosity of spirit, your eagerness to grow beyond your comfort zones that have, very excited to help you with tools to fly, to flourish, to become the best that you can be. You've challenged yourselves to be more than you ever thought possible. And Africa is the more richer because of you, your curiosity and your courage. And the one thing I want to say is that it's women. I am so excited that it's African women who have taken on the baton to take this continent to the next level. There is nothing that a woman cannot do. And we are the most marginalized people in this world. However, we are the ones with the solution, the innovation, the creativity to change the narrative of this continent. So I am so excited. I love you all. The graduates, you are incredible. My emails are open for those that I have mentored and those that I'm still to mentor. My emails are open. I am an expert in marketing. So please reach out. I am open to working with each and every one of you. You have truly inspired me. And I think there's so much more, Shireen, that we can do to support these incredible, incredible businesses to go further. So go forth and conquer. Know that there isn't a thing that a woman cannot do. And lastly, I want to say, you know, in South Africa, they always say, watintim umfazi, watintim bogodo, right? And also the woman is always seen as a stone and as hard, and we are strong. However, I have a different message, and I'm saying, be soft, be gentle, be feminine, be a woman, enjoy your life. You know, when you are tired, say so. Don't take on the world. Don't take on too much more than you can. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. That is very important. I love you and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for this opportunity, future females. And I can't wait to work with you again.
Incredible. Thank you so much, expert mentor Nisha. Thank you. And the next speaker for today is Letitia, also one of our expert mentors. If you would like to unmute yourself, please.
Hello, everyone from Belgium. Yes, I am in Belgium. And it was a real pleasure to meet some of you during this program. Next month, two mentees of Mozambique, the both Paola, yes, Paola, will be able to export some product in Belgium. So congratulations, ladies. When I start to do international business, my mentor, Christine de Stext, told me that I need a good strategy, reliable partners, and good contracts. It is important to have a clear and well-thought and achievable export strategy instead of a few prospects scattered in 4 corners of the world. Try to give a concrete answer to this question. Is your company able to export? It is appropriate to export? What are the foreign markets in which it has the greatest chance of success? What are your exportable products or services? Which customer segments do you wish to target? How do you position yourself in the targeted markets? What strategy needs to be implemented? What adaptations are needed for you to achieve this? What distribution channel to choose? How to find a local partner or partners, agent, distributor, partner, license? How to select these partners? What can you propose those partners by contract? I wish you the best and may God bless you and your activities. Love you all. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much, Sharon and Future Female. Goodbye.
Merci beaucoup, Letitia. Thank you so much for everything. Our next speaker for today is Tuduetso, one of our expert mentors. If you'd like to unmute, please.
Thank you, Shireen, and good morning, everybody. Congratulations, everybody, on this phenomenal, monumental day, making it this far. I did write a few notes for this speech because I wanted to make sure I got as much in as possible. So I'll just go right ahead and say it. When I first signed up to participate in this program, it really was because I remember what it was like as an early days entrepreneur and how much I wanted to learn from others who seemed a few steps ahead or a few 24 hours ahead of where I was and what I was doing, and how much those who were willing and able to avail any kind of time, attention, advice to me, I remember just how valuable those, sometimes it was just 5 minutes on the phone or a quick chat, you know, in the middle of the street somewhere or at a pop-up event, and bumping into somebody whose entrepreneurial journey I admired. And in those moments, I felt so much value was added into my entrepreneurial journey. I'm a person who believes strongly in the fact that, you know, to whom much is given, much is required. And it is with that thinking that I signed up to participate in this program. So much more has happened for me, though, as part of this. As much as you, the entire cohort, signed up for this to learn, I too have learned myself throughout every single interaction that I have had with the women who, the entrepreneurs whose businesses I find extremely inspiring, innovative, creative. I have been absolutely floored by the level of passion, dedication, and commitment I have seen you all have towards your business. I will say that this has been my first time as well being a mentor. So this has been a learning experience for me too. And I can only hope that anybody who is signed up to participate with me in their mentoring sessions has been able to extract some kind of value from the conversations we've had. I believe fully and strongly in the power of community. And I will say it out loud here, as I have said with many of you one-on-one, that further to this, please do reach out. I heard one of our speakers earlier mentioning the power of community, interaction, being together with others, and how we can benefit from each other. Please do reach out. I know that my contacts are available here. I was or am still a mentor in your sourcing and logistics, an expert mentor. We have up until the 5th. I'm still open for bookings if you'd like to have a conversation with me. And I have found in these conversations with many of you that they have extended even beyond directly what I talk about with sourcing and logistics, and that's fine. I understand that the journey that we are on is multifaceted. At one point, we may be talking about mindfulness and how we can approach our stressful days. On the other level, we are talking how to bring in or source your raw materials, or how we're starting to export with your businesses. I will just round this up in conclusion to say that I wish you, this entire cohort, the utmost success in all your endeavors, and to remind you really that your dreams, they are worth growing for, they're worth learning for, and they are worth striving for. And this entrepreneurial journey, it's the long game. So congratulations on, you know, taking this first step or the first 2 steps on the journey of 1,000 miles. Thank you so, so much for the honor you've bestowed upon me by making the time to interact with me. And I hope that your future will be as bright as I can see it will be through my interactions with you. Thank you.
Ladies, wow. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling really emotional and so touched and just so inspired by being surrounded by so many incredible people. And I think there's been a thread in terms of what's been said here today, is that the journey is not over, that collaboration is key, that community is power, and the opportunity lies in asking the questions. So ladies, ask the questions, use the foundation that you've been given from this particular program to be able to build onto your businesses, to be able to lean on each other and be able to help each other, to build each other up and cross those borders, because that is the ultimate goal that we're wanting right here. I mean, to hear that the two Paulas have been able to cross borders and oceans all the way to Belgium to export, that for me is just, whew, I don't know. It's a light bulb, and it's clear to everybody else that the aspiration that you are able to achieve, if you put your dreams to it, if you put the action to it, and I think that's most important, because the action starts now, right? You've gone through the content, but the action starts now. The action will bring you to reaching your dreams and reaching your goals. So thank you so much, ladies. And now we're going to engage in a couple of conversations with some of our members. I'm going to hand over to Susan Holmes. If you can unmute, please.
Morning, Shireen. Hi. Hello, ladies. Been asked to give a few words on my experience with the course. My business is Mobile Digital Solutions, and one of my products is a body camera that gives live audio and visual footage of whatever has been recorded through remote access. And I have exported previously to Ghana through an agent, and my goal is obviously to export directly to the customer. And before starting the course, I had heard of most of the terms used in the course, but not known the correct explanation and details of them. And in doing the course, obviously I've been exposed to the correct stuff now. And I also realized that companies that I've worked for before that are multi-million rand companies also didn't have the correct explanation or what have you for the terms, and were using terms completely incorrectly. When I did my very first assessment, I think I made 24%. So that was just made me realize exactly how much I didn't know about the export process. And at the end, I managed 100%. And I'm looking forward to the practical application of my knowledge. Obviously, still very nervous about that, and we'll try and find places to check, double check, triple check, quadruple check, 10 times check before I, commit to pricing on paper, but looking forward to the next step and taking that into a practical move. So thank you very much for the sponsorship of the course. It really has been invaluable. It's been something I've been wanting to look at and just never made any progress on because I didn't even know where to start looking for the information. So thank you very much to all.
Thank you so much, Susan. And Susan, I think there's also some positive news for you in terms of your talks with Magagula and opportunities for you in terms of potential business. So please push on, carry on pursuing all of those opportunities, and we wish you all of the best. Thank you, Susan. Over to Melanie Dlamini. You're next. If you can please unmute yourself.
Sanibonani, good morning from Eswatini. I'm Melanie Heston Dlamini, and my business is actually an NGO social enterprise. I work with empowering young women, upskilling them, giving personal and professional development. So we are really a very young organization. We actually just sold our first products domestically back in October. So it's just been a really phenomenal opportunity for me to have this exposure and this learning so early on in our business development. The support I have for the NGO, they have big dreams of being exporters, but with really no knowledge of how to go about it. So I've really gained so much knowledge on how to create a reasonable plan that we can begin to execute now.
I think Melanie has dropped off. She may have poor connection, but while we wait for Melanie just to reconnect, I'm going to go to our next speaker, which is Tato Angelina. Would you like to unmute?
Thank you, Shireen. Hi, everybody, protocol observed. My name is Tato Angelina Habaiti from Lemon and Vinegar, an agricultural production and processing company, and also We the World Botswana Chapter, which is a global coalition building organization that amplifies social change. I'm gonna say a few words about how this training has really amplified the dream and the idea that I had of working this business, and how it has been a great opportunity to be able to network with so many other amazing women, to be seen, to feel appreciated. Being a businesswoman is a daunting task, and thinking about exporting alone is like you feel alone in a huge world. You're thinking about so many things. There's so much that you need to learn. And what this opportunity and this training has done is like really hone and create this pathway that now I'm certain and confident that I feel it's like knowing you have a big brother or big sister at the playground, and the playground has been leveled out. You have so much confidence and you believe in yourself. And I believe I'm speaking on behalf of all the amazing women and entrepreneurs that we've met and hope to continue to network with and grow with, that we have leveled up and our businesses have now been polished and we are ready to shoot for Mars, not the stars anymore. And I would really love to say thank you for this opportunity on behalf of all the ladies from Botswana and the SADC region. I hope to be working with more of you, and I hope we will have a SADC meet and greet as we're planning for ours in Botswana, so that we can just get to huddle up and take all the African power to the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tato. Thank you very much. While we wait for Melanie to log on, we're going to go on to Krizan. Krizan, if you can unmute yourself, please. I think Krizan's also dropped off just because of network, but as soon as they log back on, if they do in time, then we'll get them to say a couple of words. But thank you so much, ladies, and also the coaches as well. We've got some of our other coaches online as well. Mantla, you're here. Lovely to see you. Gamangwa, thank you for being here. We've got some of our other expert mentors, Kerry, Kim. We have Amanda online. Thank you so much for joining all of these incredible ladies and for all of the support and the hard work that you've been giving them. So ladies, I would like to read something to you, and it's by one of my favorite females, poets, writer, and just woman holistically, but please just listen to the words. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I will rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Because I walk like I've got oil wells pumping into my living room, just like moons and just like suns with the certainty of the tides, just like hope springing high, still I will rise. Just letting some people in. Do you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes? Should falling down like teardrops weaken my soulful eyes? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me down with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I will rise. Does my sexiness upset you? You may come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs. Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from the past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear within the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wonderfully clear, I rise. Ladies, I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and I am the hope of every single woman. I rise. You rise, and together we will rise. So ladies, continue to rise within this journey that you have embarked on. You committed. You took the opportunity to apply for this program. You then committed even further by attending every single one of your coaching sessions. And I know that it's been hard. I know there's been hiccups. There's been problems with the system. There's been coaching sessions that have been changed. There's been public holidays. There's been data outages. There's been electricity outages, but still you have risen. You have risen to be here today, 117 of you on the call. Earlier on, we had 125 people on the call. We have risen together. And by no means, make no mistake, this is not the end. It is not the end for you in terms of this journey. If you've had a look into the chat, you see that Robert has been posting loads and loads of things into the chat. And that is because we will help you to rise and continue to rise. There's more support from where this comes from. Go onto the platforms, go onto the TFSA platform, go and embark in the additional education that is there and accessible for you. Go onto the Future Females platforms and go and see what's accessible for you over there. And research, and then use the community that you formed here to not end, but let this be the beginning. Let this be the beginning of how you help each other cross borders, how you help each other with your weaknesses, because believe me, by asking the questions, you are not seen as weak. By asking the questions, you are seen as being strong. Strong because you want to learn, strong because you want to move to the next level. So please use these opportunities and let's continue to assist each other. By no means is this goodbye. So just a little bit of the last steps before we finish off, but the last steps for you in terms of getting your certificate for graduation You need to complete your completion survey, so please ensure to do that. I have sent it to you via the WhatsApp group as well as via email, so please ensure that is done. I'm going to give you until the end of the weekend, 5 p.m. on Sunday. There's also a couple of people who still need to go through some of the content. I'm giving you till the end of the weekend as well. Please just reach out to me via email if you need any additional support or if you have any questions. I will be available and online this weekend to assist you. And then also just to acknowledge our partners who have developed the system for TFSA, who is Sound Idea and Atrisa. Thank you for all of your support. We know that you're working hard behind the scenes and you've taken all of our feedback into consideration, and we really applaud you for everything that you've done for our members. Without further ado, sign up to all of the newsletters that are available to you from TFSA as well as from FCDO. There's lots of communication that will come out, and it's the opportunities that you need to grab with both arms and both legs, okay? But the most important thing that I want to say to you is the action starts now. If you thought the last 8 weeks was hard work, let me tell you, the next 8 weeks is going to be even harder. But you're not in it alone. We're here to support you. I just want to check, is Chrisanne here? Yes, Chrisanne, do you want to quickly give us your feedback, please? I see that you're back on the call. Do you want to just unmute?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me? Good morning, ladies. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. I just want to firstly begin by thanking Future.
We've lost Kazan. I think
females trade for South African supported and sponsored us 8 weeks. It's been. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Thank you.
Okay. I'll start afresh. Good morning to everybody. I would like to just begin by saying thank you to Future Females, Trade Forward South Africa, and the United Kingdom government, and all those who have supported and sponsored this program. These past 8 weeks has been the best 8 weeks of 2022 when it comes to personal and professional growth. As founder and CEO of Pan-African Traders, this course has helped me break through the glass ceiling, navigating the challenges of international trade and export within the continent. As a distributor of premium manufactured African brands, it's my vision to see more of locally produced brands in major retail stores across the continent. TFSA and Future Females has helped me overcome my concerns, my challenges regarding contracts, financial risks, and so much more. To all the participants, I congratulate you for coming this far, and I wish you all-round success. To our coaches and mentors, thank you very much. To Future Females and TFSA, once again, thank you. I'd like to leave you with these parting words. The sky is not our limit. We've got the entire universe to explore. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Kazan, and God bless you too. And thank you for all of your dedication and your participation in the program. You've been very participative and we really appreciate that. So thank you. I see Melanie is also back on. Melanie, do you want to unmute? You can keep your video off or on if your network allows.
Yes, good morning again. Sorry for dropping earlier. Yeah, what I was saying, just it's been a phenomenal opportunity to get this exposure and to gain this knowledge so early in my business development. Whereas exporting before seemed like a daydream, now it seems like something realistic, and I'm able to map out a really clear plan that with steps that I can execute along the way. So thank you so much for this opportunity and for all of the knowledge and the support and community. It will not go unwasted. I can't wait to apply it and then directly share it with the young women that are in my program. So thank you so much.
Oh, Melanie, thank you so much. We appreciate that. We've had some comments. We will send, I will get all of the information from Rob. We'll be able to send you all of the links in one mail and give it all to you, no problem at all. But ladies, once again, congratulations and thank you so much for joining us for the graduation. I would love for everybody to please put their videos on and unmute yourself. And when I call your country name, I would love for you to give us some love and make some noise and even shake your hands and give us your native name, whatever it is. But listen, can I have some love from Mozambique?
Hello.
Hello.
Can we have some love from Can we have some love from Lesotho?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Namibia. Namibia. Not least, South Africa. In South Africa, we have a saying that says, Umtu, Ngabuntu, Ngabantu. And it means we are who we are by virtue of others. Ladies, you are who you are by virtue of this entire group that's here today. Congratulations once again. And thank you so much for everything that you have put into this program and you will continue to put into your businesses because that is how you're going to succeed. To all our sponsors and our partners, once again, thank you so much. Viral, you've been absolutely incredible. Everybody from TFSA, Robert, thank you so much for your incredible knowledge, your continuous support as well. To Kailiki, to Zinkle, to Steve, to George, to Emma, to Tim and Corsi, and everybody else. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that you have helped us to present this program and to the UK government for funding this program. Couldn't have done it without you. But ladies, thank you and goodbye.
Gentleman's Pride, I lost seductively, honey. Brian has on Zagata Dillarale.
Marilyn calling me audibly, boiling she would never.
Yes. Thank you so much. Bye.
Cheers and congratulations to everyone.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Hi everyone from Botswana.
Bye everyone, all the way from Lesotho.
Yes, Shireen.
All the way from Namibia.
Yay.
Yes.
Yes, want a girl.
On fire.
Bye-bye.
Bye.